the second base guy, when you're coming in, you don't really have a lot going on, right? You're basically just a light jog around the base. But a good habit to get on is keep your eyes on the runner, especially with an overthrow. Because you get in those situations, you know, however you divide overthrow responsibility up, or maybe it's one of those tweeners where both the plate guy and the first base guy go to the ball. Now who has, if he makes an attempt or not? See what I'm saying? So you as a second base guy, you got nothing going on, you're just looping around. Why not keep your eyes on him? And if he does make an attempt and you're 100%, you know, you can help your guy out. You know, hey, Hubler, no, I got it. He definitely went, yeah. And those gray area ones, you know, if it's an overthrow like that that goes to this side, obviously the plate guy would have it and the base guy could pick that up. Or if it's way down the line, then the plate guy takes it. But those gray area ones, that's just something that the second base guy could be looking for. He's got nothing else going on. I got myself in a jackpot 2 years ago. I used to always like starting position. I would start further away from second base, and I was just getting lucky on plays. You know, I didn't get any nasty ones. And I put 2 of them through the uprights in LA and came in the locker room. I was furious with myself, you know, asked Dana, I'm like, you got to help me because I would have bet the house I got them right, you know? And he just started laughing. He's like, you're starting too far away. And I'm like, getting closer, I'm going to get killed. He's like, trust me. Get closer and just make sure the ball doesn't hit you. As soon as you know it's not going to hit you, turn. And it's like the next time I worked second, I had a steal play. I just wanted to go give him a hug, you know, like. Step up, turn, face the ball, see who's going out. First base guy's out, so you got to split the difference. You can't go outside because you got a runner on first, right? So on that one, you step up, you turn, you face the ball. Who's going out? First base guy went out. I want to drop maybe back in here. And I'd love to get outside, but I can't because I got multiple runners, right? So the throw comes in, stay chest the ball, and you're splitting the difference. You can't get outside. It'd be great, but you get outside, now they snap throw back in the first. Who's covering it?
Right.
Read the ball, read your partner. He's going out, so go in. But keep your eyes on the ball, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Just like that. Even as quick as you move there, there's no need. Like that thought process. Ball's hit. Read the ball, partner. He's going out. I'm honestly just going to start backpedaling, keeping my eyes on this ball. Because like we talked about, if something naughty happens out there, I want to have something to bring to the table.
Yeah.
Freeze. Read your guy. Now go in. There you go. Did you see that order? Freeze, read your guy, what'd he do? So what do you do? Absolutely. That's got to be the thought process. He doesn't go out, all you're going to do is turn and get set. You got a runner on first now. No, you got no responsibility. Like on this, here, I'll be behind you and just mirror you. So get in your normal spot. Right here, all you're doing is keeping your eyes on the pitcher.
Okay.
Just freeze. Make sure he touches, no obstruction, go back to the ball.
Okay.
You don't need to do anything there, okay? Because there's not going to be a play. Now, if there is something developed, you would adjust. But on that, just hang out.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I go here?
Well, I would stay up, and I'll tell you why. Stay right in here. I'll wait till the pitch. Yep.
Okay.
Because here's going to be your problem. Say this guy hits the ball to the first baseman,
Yeah.
and now he snap throws back to double it up. If you're back here, you're right in the throwing lane.
Okay.
You know?
Gotcha. Your eyes on a trouble ball, but you can still get to your responsibility at second base.
Yeah. My whole thinking on that is I always try to, if I can have a guy sliding at me,
Yeah.
that's how I want to take the play. Because think about it like a play at third base or a play at the plate or a guy going back into first base. We always take him where he's sliding at us. And then you just adjust one way or another. Like there, you got everything in front of you. You got the ball, the runner, and the fielder, everything coming at you.
So you'd rather see him somewhere than where he was?
I think he was in the perfect spot. Like the thing that I look for on that is I always try to get the guy sliding at me and then the fielder's inside hip.
Okay.
whichever way he's going to bring the tag to. So if the throw's over here, if you're the second base umpire, the throw's here, in order for me to tag him, I'm going to have to bring the glove back this way.
Yep.
So I always try to get off of that inside hip where the glove's going to come down, or if I'm on this side catching it and the guy's sliding in, now this is my inside hip, I'm going to, so I would try to be off of that hip,
Makes sense.
you know?
Yeah. Makes sense.
And like what Darren's telling him here, a lot of times, for some reason, guys want to start so far deep back here. To me, there's no benefit of it. And this is kind of Joe West's big rule. Like, the first knotty problem that you can have out here are the middle infielders, short hops to their feet. You know, and the further back I am, you get a short hop to your feet, I have no idea. You know, I can get closer. And as far as covering fly balls and stuff, you're not really improving your angle. The only thing you're doing is getting in the TV shot showing, hey, I'm hustling,
Right.
you know, which...
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
Okay, my first base guy's going out. Or say he's not, it's a base hit, it don't matter. I'm gonna loop around, coming somewhere in here, staying back, and square up this way. So now I've got first and second base in front of me, the fielder in front of me, actually I'd probably be a little closer, about in here, and the runner. And this is where I'm gonna start initially to read. Now, depending on how the play is gonna develop, is what I'm gonna do. If Gabe reaches to the outfield as this play develops, I'm gonna start getting closer, I'm gonna come in here. Now I've got the guy sliding at me, okay? If it's a high throw that's gonna take Gabe toward the inside, now he's gonna bring it back. I'm gonna stay off of his inside hip and maybe work somewhere in this area. The tricky one's gonna be where they stay straddling the bag and just drop the tag down. So what you're gonna have to do there is, you read it, and you read it, okay, he's not going anywhere, slide in right here. Now you've got an angle for that. That's 99.9% of the times when we start getting in a trend where it's like, wow, we're all gonna miss plays, don't get me wrong. But you start missing a couple of them at first base on the whackers, 99% of the time, you're staying with the throw too long.
Sure.
That's one thing that I always like, you know, if you get a new guy come up for his first time, you know, a lot of guys, let's say a 3-man or a 3-game series, they'd say, okay, well, we'll start him at second so he gets a plate job.
Right.
Well, to me, I would much rather
Start
first base, because you know what? You go there, and whether you nail it or whether you piss down your leg, the next night you go back out there and you show face, either excitement or that's behind me, we got another one to go, versus play job's over and you're gone. All right, so this is one. Now, this is where you got to read the play. You see where Seuss is? That's an obvious double, right? So there's no need on that one to come running all the way in, because now the throw is going to clear and run all the way back out. You see what I'm saying? That's an obvious double hitting the gap that he's clearly going to go into second. Me, I'm going to stay outside on that. And the reason, a good rule of thumb, when you're working the bases, try to imagine any type of...
The ball went beyond the fence.
Yeah, went under the Gatorade.
Yeah, went under the Gatorade. The kid went back there and picked it up.
Yeah.
So a good rule of thumb is, think about this. If you could take any play, what would you like to have happen? Any tag play. Think about it. Like, where do you take a steal play at third base? With the guy sliding at you. How do you take a play at the plate? Guy sliding at you. How do you take a back pick at first base? Guy sliding at you. So if you can ever establish yourself to where you're going to have a play where the guy's sliding at you, that makes it easy, because if you're sliding at me, there's only 3 places the tag's going to happen. They're going to drop it straight down on this side or that side. It's a matter of one step. So there, like where Seuss stayed put, the guy rounded. Now if there's a throw back in, I've got the throw coming in and the guy's sliding at me. I'm right in the right spot. But if he's sitting there thinking, okay, I really got to hustle because the ball's hit to the Gatorade thing, so I got to get inside, he's going to run all the way inside, slam on the brakes, run all the way back out, instead of just staying there. Like we talked about earlier, 4-man, you feel like you constantly got to be on the move.